Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you. How are you all doing, grade 1? Good. That's very great. Yes, I'm also good. Alhamdulillah. Thank you and welcome to your numeracy class. So in today's class, we will be talking about another geometrical shape. Remember in our Thursday's class, we started with this unit in which we are discussing the geometrical shapes. So now in today's class, we will be talking about the first shape, that is square shape, right? So this is unit number 6 of your book, and the name of the unit is geometry, shapes, patterns and positions. So in this unit, basically we will discuss all about what are the geometrical shapes, how do they look like, how are different geometrical shapes different from one another. Let's say if we talk about square, how many sides does it have, how many corners does it have, what is the difference between its different sides in the lengths of its sides. Similarly, if we talk about triangle, how many sides a triangle have, how can we draw it, how many corners does it have. So we will discuss all of these things individually, right? Okay. As you also know that in our computing class as well, because we are working on the paint, so over there we have also discussed all of these mathematical shapes because we are working with them, right? So tell me how many geometrical shapes you already know. What are the names of it and what are the characteristics of it? Yes, tell me one by one. What is the geometrical shape that you know already? How does it look like? Can you give me any example of something that looks like that shape? And how many sides does it have? Etc. etc. Or overall, you can tell me that, let's say I know about 5 geometrical shapes that are circle, square, etc. etc. Okay. So let's start this activity one by one. And if somebody wants to choose one particular shape and want to tell about its characteristics, that would be great. Okay. So let's start with Ahmed. Yes, Ahmed. What is the geometrical shapes you know already? You know about the triangle. Okay. Can you tell us about the characteristics of it? It has 3 sides. Wonderful. Can you give us any example of something that looks like a triangle? A pizza slice. Very good. Everybody clap for Ahmad. Excellent. Okay. Now let's move forward. Yes, Alize. Which geometrical shape are you going to tell us? You want to talk about the square. Okay. How many sides does it have? It has 4 sides, right? Any other characteristic? All the sides are equal in length. Very good. What else? Can you give us any example of something which looks like a square? A dice. Very good. The dice with which we play Ludo, right? It looks like a square because all of the sides are equal. Very good. Any other example? Yes, some of your books as well. They are in square shape. Then, okay, very good. Everybody clap for Elise as well. Excellent. Okay, who is going to tell us next? Okay, Sarah is very excited. Yes, Sarah. You want to talk about the circular shape. So can you tell us any characteristic of it? Circle does not have any sides. Very good. What else? Anything which looks like a circle. Any example of a thing which looks like a circle? Yes. Think about it. There are a lot of things which look like circle. Yes. The frisbee. Very good. The CD that we put in the, yes, it's in circular shape. What else? The globe that we were discussing, it's in circular shape. What else? Okay, so now, like you already know about few of the shapes, we will discuss all of these shapes in detail. So in today's class, we will be starting with the first shape, that is square, right? So now if I ask you that, or let's make a definition of square according to the characteristics that we know. So let's draw first the square shape. This is a square. Now, if we talk about the character, first we will discuss the characteristics of it and then we will make a definition out of it. So, a square has four sides. The first characteristic or the first thing that we have learned about the square is that it has four sides, right? Now, the next point is that all the sides are equal in length. This is the second characteristic or the second point. So, we will be including this point in the definition as well, that this all the sides of the square are equal in length, right? Okay, can you see any corners in it as well? How many corners does it have? One, two, three, four. So a square has four corners as well, right? Okay. And what's the next point? Is the square of a same size? Is it possible that we have squares of different size, a small square, then a big, then a little big, then another one, or it is a fixed shape or a fixed size? Yes, we have both the small or the big one. This means that we can have squares of different sizes as well, right? Now, I want you to draw a square in your notebook and then write down all these points, that a square has four sides. All of the sides are equal in length. It also has, how many corners does it have? Four corners. And a square can be big or it can be small. Very good. Now I'm going to share the screen with you. There is this interesting video about the shapes. We will first watch it together and then we will move forward, okay? So show me a thumbs up if my screen is visible to you or not. Is it visible? Okay, great.
Ooh, hey. Hey you are. Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about shapes and learn how to draw them. So come, let's practice and learn about shapes. Enjoy. Square. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. That's a square. 1, 2, 3 sides, and that's a triangle. That's a circle with one stroke. Yes? Come on. Alright. That is a circle. That has too many sides. 5, 6 sides. That's a hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's a pentagon. 5 sides. Oh, that's a sign. What sign is that? Let's learn. It's not easy to make. Yes. Another stroke. Come on. Yes. Try again. Oh yes. That works. Yes. And yes. That's a peace sign. Oh, that one is easy. A one stroke. That's a oval. That's an oval. That's easy too. It's like a D upside down. That's a semicircle. That's a one stroke, a line. This one has 4 sides, but it's not a square. What is it? It's a rectangle. Oh, that's interesting. A curved line, it's a zigzag. So these are the shapes we learned today. Yoo-hoo!
Okay, great. So see, we have quickly revised all of the shapes that we will be discussing every day. Okay. So, but in today's class, but the shape that we are discussing is only a square shape. So now I'm going to share the screen with you, and we will discuss some more examples of the things that looks like a square. Okay. So show me a thumbs up if my screen is visible to you. Let's look at this first picture. What is this? It's a gift box, and it looks like a square, right? Does it looks like a square? Yes, okay. Let's look at the next one. What is this? It's a sandwich. Yes. Do a sandwich looks like a square? Yes, it do. Because the bread, if we talk about the slice of a bread, all of its sides are equal in length, right? Okay, let's look at the next example. Then we have a dice. Okay, some of you from the class give us the example of dice as well. So a dice also has all of its sides equal and it looks like a square in shape, right? Let's look at the next one. Then we have a big box. You know, such type of boxes are usually in the shops in which things are being packed. You can also have such boxes if somebody is shifting their house, so they do bring such boxes to pack their stuff. Similarly, you might have seen such boxes somewhere. Okay, the boxes in which cakes are being packed, right? They also look somehow square if it is big in size, right? So that are also square. Similarly, if we talk about the pizza packing, the boxes in which pizzas are being packed, they're also square. So this is example of a big box. Then we have a clock. Well, we discussed the clocks in the last week, and the clocks are also in square shape, right? Okay. Then what else do we have? What is this? It's a cube. A cube of what? Well, we can talk about an ice cube, right? How many of you have seen the ice cubes? They are square in shape, right? Then what else? Yes, they are small cubes or small boxes with which children play, right? Okay. What else? And that was the last example. Okay. Now I want all of you to please open your book, page number 96. The topic name is shapes, and the shape that we are discussing today is square shape. Okay. So it says that look at the dice, it has 6 faces. How many faces it have? 6. Count the number of spots on each face and then write the number in the blank space. Over here they have drawn the all of the faces of the dice separately. You are supposed to count the number of dots every one of it have and then write their number. Hurry up. The first one have 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then we have 5, and then 6. Now over here there is this small activity that you are supposed to do at your home in order to practice this square shape. The activity is that dip any face in paint and then stamp it on a piece of blank paper. You can take a dice like this at your home, then dip it in some color and then paint it on a flat page. This shape is called the square shape. You can draw a big square with something which is big of square shape. You can draw it with the smaller and even bigger as well, right? So draw square shapes of different sizes. Okay, so take anything which is of square shape, dip it in, you can dip it in ink, right? You can dip it in a stamp box if you have it at your home, or you can dip it in any other color and then make different shapes by Yes, okay. So pasting it on a flat piece of paper and then show it to me. Bring it to in the next class. We will watch it together. Hope you guys enjoyed the lecture. Do revise everything at your home and share this video with others because it's free learning. Do good and have good. I'll be see you tomorrow. Take care. Allah Hafiz.